Hello, ladies and gentle bros, welcome back to another video. Today, we are in a very special world to me. This is the oldest world of Minecraft that I can access that I played in survival on. Look at it, look at it. If you're a longtime viewer of this channel, you might recognize it. I made a video about a year ago of just Minecraft nostalgia, and just me in spectator mode, flying around, showing off things and stuff. And we're back on it today, after a year since that video. Now you may be wondering, this is your oldest world? Really? You haven't played Minecraft that long? Come on. Well guys, this world ended, or at least my Minecraft obsession came to a halt for, I think maybe a year or so, when the Nether update came out. This is when this world ended. In 2020, and believe it or not, that is 4 years ago, which is absolutely crazy. But we're back on it, and if you're curious, my oldest world, it's just a long process. If I were to actually show off one of the first Minecraft worlds that I really took serious in survival, I would have to go talk to my neighbors, my mom's neighbors, ask them if I can use their old Gmail account, if they still have it, and then I would have to buy an Xbox 360, I would have to buy Minecraft, I would hope that that all works, and that, you know, the Xbox works, and I don't get the red ring of doom like I did in the past. I would have to do all of that. I had to sign in on my parents' neighbor's Gmail, which is going to be awkward. How am I supposed to go about that? Ask them, hey, Can I have your old Gmail, or maybe it's still your Gmail and password, and play Minecraft? Sign in on it, you know? That's a little awkward. I don't want to do that. And you may be wondering why, and that is because my parents, I can't believe it. I don't even think they had an email until like maybe 2016, which is crazy to me because everybody has emails now. And they also didn't have Wi-Fi. So for me to play on the Xbox 360, we had to use our neighbors' stuff, which fortunately they were pretty chill about it. They let us use their Wi-Fi and their email just so I could play on the 360. But yeah, that's a whole process, and I'm not gonna do that. So instead, we are here, and we are going to be improving some of my oldest builds. The first one we're going to be improving is my house. Yeah, this was the first build I made on this world. Let me give you a quick little tour. This is going all the way around. Pretty basic wood. What is this? Andesite. If we head inside, birch doors. Kind of a bit of a textured floor. No, checkered floor. Interesting. I've improved a lot. If you're wondering about the cats, there's a bedrock achievement for taming 20 cats. So I decided that I would put them all in here so they can stare at me. But yeah, pretty simple. Here's the interior. Not much going on, just a lot of chests, really. This is what it was for. And per the usual, not very organized. Besides this, I still do this to this day. Organizing with shulkers. Look at that. Look at that. And I did pick out a couple of interesting ones. Back then, I didn't know how to spell. This is supposed to say breakable. I put breakable. I don't know how old. I was like 15. I was like 15, okay? I was too young. And then here's my treasure box, like a stack of diamond blocks. Another example of me not knowing how to spell is right here. Rip my future beacon. Fell in lave. Lave? It's supposed to be lava. I remember that, by the way. But we are going to be making this house look a lot better. So here we go. So to make this better, I do have a few rules for how I'm gonna do it. I can't drastically change the shape of it or how it looks. I'm trying to keep it basically the same, pretty much. But, you know, better looking, if that makes sense. I can't change it too much, which means it might be a bit of a challenge. The shape I got going here is a little weird. I might have to move things around just a smidge. Okay, I have an idea. I'm not changing it too much, but the way that I used to build back then, and something that I'm starting to get away from, it's a habit, is thinking that I gotta build around like wooden posts like this, you know, I gotta build around it, and like everything has to be indented like this. But there's other ways to make your build feel like there's layers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take down this right there, and don't worry guys, this is just a copy of the world. We're gonna break the inside, that's a bummer. That's okay though. This is a copy of the world, it's not the official one. I don't want to get rid of the official one and change everything because, you know, that's no good. It's no good at all. I want to keep the official one for memories of how bad my building skills were back then. Well, they weren't terrible, but they weren't great either. But now that we have this little facade, you may be wondering, how does that look better? It doesn't look better, there's no way. Well, it will look better because we might do something simple like that to give it a bit of an overhang. But we can obviously... Okay, hold on. These cats are killing me. Everybody's gonna hate me. I'm expecting to get negative comments. Oh no. Don't dislike the video, please. They're annoying. That's all I hear. It's just meows. Die, stupid cats. Oh, I do love cats in real life. My mom has some cats that I just absolutely love. But these ones are gonna die. Bye-bye. Oh, silence. Perfect. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it. It's currently thundering outside. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but, you know, it's okay. So if you hear weird noises in the background, that's what it is. But we are going to make this better. And immediately, I already see something that we can do. We're going to get grass, and we're going to do something really, really simple. We're going to get this. Also, to make this interesting... We have new blocks for this world that before I didn't have, but I don't really think it's going to change too much because I think in the past I wouldn't really put that much effort into a build. But we're going to get some nice flowers. Let's see, which color? Oh, blue! Oh, blue's a pretty color. Blue is the best color. Let's see here, and maybe a little bit of grass. And we're just going to do this right here. Super simple. Boom, 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 boom. And flowers. Like that, a little bit of grass too. You know, this is not all flowers. We're not the best, you know, flower growers. But we're not going to stop there. We have more decorations we can do here. We are going to do a bit of an overhang over the windows. Oh, where are banners at? I always forget. They're down here. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna get some, maybe red and white? No, that wouldn't look good with the flower, wouldn't it? Ooh, light blue. Hold on. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, that looks nice. But we're not done yet with this wall. It still looks pretty plain. We need to add just some more details here and there. What do we want to do for that? I'm honestly not too sure what to do with the wall, really, because how I made this build back then was kind of an awkward way, where the interior might look a little awkward if I change things up too much. So instead, I've textured it a little bit with this stripped oak wood, and I've put some of these signs up here to kind of give you an area between the roof and the wall. And what we're gonna do, all builders should use this for their houses, is just leaves, bushes. You know, it's perfect, you know? When in doubt, place a bush. Oh man, look at that. Oh, it's my go-to. It's the best. And that side already looks pretty nice. I really like that. Now we got the rest of this house to go. And we got this weird looking corner right here, and I'm not too sure what to do about that. So this corner was kind of tricky, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of had to just go with it, but I have changed how the roof looked. It went down a little bit more here, and there's just this awkward bit that you might have noticed right here, and I kind of just got rid of it. So now we kind of just have not a super interesting bit right here, but, you know, it looks better than it was, in my opinion. And I might switch that... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. There is no andesite walls, is there? That's right. There's no smooth andesite walls. It's so stupid. I bet you didn't know that, by the way. That has bothered me so much. But yeah, let's move on to the most important part of the house, the front. And while I'm doing this, I do want to say that this video could potentially help you guys with your own building. I kind of feel like I'm starting to turn into a bit more of a building on Bedrock kind of channel. It's more of my thing. I feel like it's starting. I'm not an amazing builder, but you know, if you take away anything from this video, take away like the small, just little things that you can do to just make your builds slightly better. Right now, I am making the roof just a bit taller because we have this really awkward bit right here. I don't know why. What did I do right here? It's so strange. I don't even know what I did. It's so weird. But something like that, although I'm not sure if today I would use the andesite stuff. It has these really big lines that I really don't like, but it is what it is. I think we're gonna have to go with that kind of roof shape, but that just cleans up this ugly top bit quite a bit. So there we go. Now we gotta think about the rest of it, and I'm not sure if I like those doors, to be honest. I feel like there's gotta be better options. I'm not quite sure yet. I might wait on... Ooh, maybe... This is a weird one. This is a really weird one. This is a really weird one. This is something I wouldn't usually try. Maybe. Ooh, maybe. Let me add some more stuff to it first. After a bit of pondering, I've came up with this. I think it's a lot better. I stuck with the copper doors. I don't use copper doors that often. I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it just for experimental reasons, and you know, this really doesn't matter that much, just for my own enjoyment. So, but I think this looks a lot better. Instead of doing the kind of thing over here that we did, instead over here we did this kind of thing, where we're gonna use tall flowers instead and kind of make like a garden almost. And I think that looks really nice with the banners in the background. Honestly, if I were to really want to make this look extremely good, I'd probably change the entire roof. Andesite, like I said earlier, it just has those lines that really kind of mess it up and make it look a little weird, you know? But it is what it is. I tried to mess with something up here with a... Oh, whoops. I tried to make something up here, and I tried to change this wall up here, but it just didn't look good. It's kind of hard to change it too much, but we're almost done with this build. We gotta decorate the side over here, and then the back, and that shouldn't be too hard. We'll have to change the roof over here, of course. Probably do some... What are these windows? Oh, it's ugly. It's ugly! But yeah, I'll probably do something like this, and yeah, no, none of that business. What the heck, man? Something like that, a bit more simple. It's kind of like the other side. And then I don't know what's going on right here. It did change a little bit because we changed that, but yeah, I'm gonna finish this build, and it's gonna look a lot better than it did before. I have heavily been sleeping on bamboo trapdoors. Heavily been sleeping on them. I need to use these more often. But I am all done with the house exterior. It looks pretty nice. Let's start on this wall right here. It's right next to the big crane factory area. If you didn't know, you definitely don't know, but this is pretty much just a factory, little mini industrial area that I made a while ago with a bunch of farms and stuff. So it's kind of an awkward position to look pretty, so I used it as storage. We got some hay right there. Got a couple of barrels, grindstones, all that good stuff. Over here, I decided to make this a bit different. On the inside, we now have a door going to a backyard, and we've used flowers quite a bit already, and like, I don't know, just green. Also, I added bamboo trapdoors over here since I like them so much. But I decided to embrace it and made a bit of a garden back here that we can come back, you know, water the plants and all that, and it looks pretty nice. And of course, I cleaned up the roof over here, cleaned up this over here. I decided to make all of this the stripped wood, and I feel like I like that quite a bit. I might do it over here, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. There's not a lot of room. I don't know. I don't know which one I like more. But I enjoyed building this one. This was fun. Now I think, should we work on the interior? Let's do the interior. Let's just do it. I'm not too sure how to fix this. I don't want to change it too much, okay? There's a reason most of the things in here are here. It's because this is my house that I live in. I need all the chests and stuff, you know? I need all this. I obviously need, you know, I need 34 pieces of paper or lime glazed terracotta. Don't mind the organization. I was young. But how do we make this look just a little bit better without getting rid of the survival aspect? And yes, I do need this many chests, okay? Some of them are a little empty. I guess we can sacrifice a few, should we? It's kind of difficult, you know? It's not like a cozy house, it's more of just survival. We can figure out some things, though. And there we have it, folks. Look at that. That's so much better. Look, we'll do a full-in walk-in tour. Here we go. Let me show you guys a few things I did different. Added this kind of thing with the fences, kind of make this corner feel a bit more natural, curvier, maybe. I didn't want to put anything crazy over there, because we have a lot going on over here. We have a creeper skull right here. I added some shelves. We have these up here, and as you can see, I have moved a few things that were down there to somewhere else upstairs. We have some banners right here that are looking all nice. We have a nice little cup, a nice way to look out the window, you know, look at the world, and all of the other normal stuff. Just rearranged things quite a bit, and I really like it. I've done a nice little ring around this area with the birch to kind of make it just feel a bit more, I don't know, like it's coming together almost. I kept a lot of it the same. I will say I did a pretty decent job doing the interior back then, like a really decent job. I really like this thing that I did back then, so kudos to me. But yeah, that's about all up here, down there. Up here, we have, I kept the wither skull, but we have these things that were downstairs, but I brought them up here, minus the lectern. I put that there myself. And then I redid my bedroom, and I can still access the chests, just like that. See? And it just looks better. The bed is centered. We have some bookshelves. We have an anvil. We have a jukebox so we can play some tunes, even though I'm not too sure if it's possible because there's a thing in the way. Is it? Oh, it is possible. Look at that. Bump, 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 bump. It's like one of the top, like, 5 Minecraft discs. Just saying. Maybe not. There's some pretty good new ones. But that is the interior, guys. I really like it. This is nice. And the house exterior is all done. Of course, I don't regret what it looked like before. You know, you gotta grow. You know, it's fun to look at your old builds and stuff, you know. It's nice. You need to do that every now and then. Just go through your old worlds and see, like, how different you played, the playstyle you had, you know? How horrible you were at spelling. Like, you couldn't spell lava for some reason. Just look at all that. And as a plus, you can see, you know, your siblings' builds, which were, special. That's for sure. Very, very, very special. It's interesting looking at my sister's build. She was, like, about 4 years younger than me. Yeah, interesting idea, mixing up the wood and the, yeah, okay. But yeah, she was younger, obviously. And then, you know, just seeing some of my more garbage builds. I made this one for my brother. Not my finest work. Not my finest work at all. Even back then, I knew this build was garbage, but I got it done. And, you know, yeah. But that will do it for today. Oh, we got the music. That will do it for today, guys. Let me know if you want more of this. We can make more of my builds better. You know, look at this build. I'm not sure how we'll do it, but we'll make it a bit better. It's a barn, you know? It has a horse. I should have named it. Darn it, I didn't name it. Oh, man. We have my beacon area, which you can, you know, donate to the egg, please. I guess I had an offering area for the egg. Not sure why. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below. And if you haven't yet, you should subscribe. That'd be really cool. I would really like to hit 160. That'd be awesome. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and goodbye!